Standing here, I'm not just on a mountain, I'm standing above the clouds. This is Mauna Kea, the tallest mountain on earth, not by height you see, but by what you don't. From ocean floor to summit, Mauna Kea rises over 33,500 feet, making it taller than Mount Everest. This isn't just a place, it's a secret, a bridge between Earth and the stars. That's why the world's most powerful telescopes live here at nearly 14,000 feet. The air is so clear, scientists come here to study galaxies millions of the light years away. Nothing else. The silence, the cold wind, the feeling of being very small and incredibly lucky. Because of the altitude and the landscape, astronauts actually train on Mauna Kea to prepare for the walking on the moon. The journey to Mauna Kea isn't just about reaching the top, it's about the transition. As you drive higher, the landscape changes from green forest to volcanic rock that looks almost otherworldly. The air becomes thinner, the temperature drops, and you start realize this is no ordinary mountain road. Before heading up, for native Hawaiians, Mauna Kea is a secret. It's believed to be a connection between the earth and the heavens. This is a place of a prayer, ancestors, and the ancient traditions. That's why visitors are asked to show deep respect. No loud music, no removing rocks, and no disturbing the land. You're not just visiting a destination, you're stepping onto holy ground. Other than the sacred mountain, it's a home to 13 world-class telescopes used by the scientists from all around the world. Reaching the summit feels surreal. You are literally above the clouds with 360-degree views that stretch endlessly in every direction. It's quiet, cold, and powerful. I didn't realize how quiet the world could be until I reached Mauna Kea. As we climbed higher, the air thinned. Every breath felt slower, every thought felt louder. They say this mountain is tallest on earth, not because of what you see above the ground, but because most of it is hidden beneath the ocean, a giant quietly holding the planet together. In that moment, no camera could capture what it felt like. No words could fully explain it. Up here, you don't feel powerful, you feel small, and somehow that feels peaceful. Mauna Kea doesn't impress you loudly, it humbles you quietly. It can drop below freezing, even in summer. Strong winds are common and oxygen levels are about 40% lower than the sea level. If you're planning to visit, bring warm layers, water, and avoid rushing. This is not a place to underestimate. And as we begin our way back down, I realized something. Some places aren't meant to be rushed, reviewed, or conquered. They are meant to be respected, felt, and remembered. The sun was beginning to sink, and with every step downward, the sky seemed to follow us, changing colors like it didn't want the day to end. Up here, time doesn't rush, it stretches. The wind softened, and the cold that once felt sharp now felt gentle, almost comforting. I looked back one last time. The summit stood silent, already wrapped in shadow, and if it was letting go of us. The clouds below turned golden, then pink, then a deep burning orange, like the earth itself was glowing from within. Driving down the road felt endless, volcanic rock on one side, open sky on the other side. No streetlights, no noise, just the sound of tires on gravel and the quiet hum of the mountain breathing. The sun disappeared slowly, not suddenly, as if it wanted us to notice. And when the darkness finally arrived, the stars appeared, one by one. In that moment, I realized the climb wasn't the highlight, the descent was. Because sometimes the most beautiful part of a journey isn't reaching the top, it's learning how to come back changed. If this sunset descent moved you, you must be wondering how we reached up here. The full video shows the entire journey, from base all the way to the summit. So far, if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment below, would you visit Mauna Kea? Before heading up, everyone must stop at the visitor information station at around 9,200 feet. This isn't optional, it's essential for your safety, allowing your body to acclimate to the altitude. Important tips if you are planning this trip. A 4-wheel drive vehicle is mandatory to reach the summit. Children under 13 are advised not to go to the top. Spend at least 30 to 45 minutes acclimating. Respect the land, take nothing, leave nothing. Safety and respect matter here.